Well, hello there. Welcome to Hanging with the Hags. Well, yesterday, Vicki and I made it down to Sumter, South Carolina. So we're currently on Shaw Air Force Base. And we did have a little bit of excitement upon our arrival. I'm gonna have to do that video a little bit later. Not only did we have excitement as we arrived here, but then last night, I'm not sure what happened, but that way there was a huge fire. It appears that it was probably off base, but it was a huge billowy fireball. Not sure exactly what happened yet. We haven't really been out adventuring today. But got some other work to be done, so let me show you what we got going on. So the project started with our fireplace. So we were boondocking out in Nichols, South Carolina, and we were on a 30 amp plug, which should be fine, no issues. We should be able to do laundry, run our fireplace heater, and Vicki turned it on and then it immediately just shut right off. So I'm not sure what the deal was, but we weren't gonna mess with it there. And so what we ended up doing is we got here and the same thing this morning. She hit the button, came on, immediately turned off. So we ended up pulling the fireplace out. So 2 screws up in here on each side pulls the front glass off. And then once the front glass is off, there's 4 other screws that hold the sides in right there on both sides. And then once that's off, you can pull about 2 dozen screws off the back, which is actually this side. This is actually the back of the fireplace. And so I looked at all the connections, everything was tight. I didn't really do anything. There's a circuit board there, a bunch of connections. I did clean it because it was a little dusty. All the connections all looks fine. So then where this plugs into, it's just a standard 110 plug that gets plugged into right back there. So I plugged in the heater to make sure the plug was working. The heater worked just fine. So then I plugged in the fireplace and the fireplace turned on. No issues at all, just started just fine. So not sure what happened the last 2 times, but I guess I'm gonna go ahead and throw it back in and get that re-secured, and then we'll just have to monitor it. But then, as long as I had the fireplace out, I was having an issue. So the right speaker was working fine, left speaker was not working up here. And I chased this wire, the connection had just come loose. So I re-crimped it, reattached it, no issues. Now we got speakers here, no problem. Now outside, we have outdoor speakers. Left speaker had been working just fine. Right speaker not working fine. And so if you come up into the bathroom, right there, that's the right speaker wire coming through. So I'm gonna pull the speaker off and do a continuity check on the line. My multimeter, that'll tell me if the wire is good. Maybe it's crimped somewhere along the run, or once I get the speaker off, right, maybe it's just a loose connection on the other side. So, but then I was like, well, what's the other side look like? It's working fine, but now I'm over here. I pulled the top 2 drawers off. The top drawer, one of the screws for the rail was never even attached, so it only had one screw holding the drawer in, so that was interesting. They put the speaker wire behind this, which I don't know that I would have done that. And then where the speaker wire goes outside is right here. It's behind this board. Of course, this board's all kind of loose and janky, so in reality, I think what should have happened is maybe cut this, screwed it here, had this as a separate plate, or did a hole in the middle, ran the wire outside. I don't know, but I don't really like that. So probably gonna take that apart, do a hole so that it's got a little bit of room for the wire to kind of wiggle, and then get this back reattached so that it's not all loose. So anyways, that's what we got going on for today. So, you know, RV life, there's always something that needs some attention, and so we're gonna get after it today, get working on some of these things. I think everything should be pretty easy to be accomplished. It's just the continuity of that wire running to the right speaker. If the speaker wire is good when I pull the speaker off the outside and the continuity checks out good, then it would mean that the unit is not putting any power down that side. So I'm hoping that that is not the case. Anyways, that's it. That's our Thursday. Is it Thursday today, honey?
It's Thursday.
I think it's Thursday. That's our Thursday. In addition to all of that, we got laundry running up here. We got laundry running over at the clubhouse because we've been boondocking the last 10 days. And man, laundry piles up after 10 days. So anyways, but the weather is beautiful. I'm in a tank top. It's going to get in the 80s today. Again, we're kind of in just outside of Sumter, South Carolina, which is really kind of central South Carolina for the most part. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll do an update video as we get going and let you know what I found. Thanks for watching. Share, like, and subscribe, and yabba dabba doo. We'll be at a campsite near you.